Yo, what's up? We're now outside my home and here we have Opel Corsa-e. And in this trip, I'm gonna go to the Arctic Circle. You know, I realized that I haven't done any trip to the Arctic Circle in a while now, almost a month because of Corona summer. But also I haven't done the trip in any of the PSA or the Stellantis cars. So I think this is one of the better ones to do with because it's probably the most efficient one. So yes, we have charged the car to 100%, we are down to 99, that doesn't matter too much. So I can show you that we have loaded the car with sleeping equipment and also some camera equipment. So we will attempt to sleep in this tiny car tonight. That's the part of the challenge. We see we have also Clit with us, we have some luggage. We have to drive pretty far up. We will start exactly at 9. So according to a better brute planner, we're supposed to spend 13 hours and 45 minutes roughly to reach Rana. So we will see. Well, okay, I don't know how many percent I have left, okay. But let's get ready. Live stream is up and running. So off we go then. We are now at the first charging stop, first of many charging stops. This is Ioniq Elverum, and right now it's not busy at all. Yeah, so that's nice. I came here, wait, why is that one yellow? I came here with 31% something. Let's check how fast we're charging now. I think we're only 75 kilowatt because we are already too high. Yeah, you see, we're getting 74 kilowatt. Can you even see that? All right, but there comes the Mach-E. So good stuff here. Look, we have cleaning equipment. Yeah, I'm going to clean the windscreen and then we have to top up a little bit. I go to the restroom and what else is there to say? The car is nice and comfy. We just see charge of 500 kilometers per hour. That's what we see here. That's it. We don't see kilowatt while charging, so but at least we have a nice red panel here. Well, we have the bug where when we are charging then the consumption drops. Let me see, 220. Okay, yeah, it's getting better. The consumption is getting better and better. Well, okay, so anyway, the next stop, we will take that well, no, it's a detour. It's actually a shortcut here via Rendalen, and it's 10 minutes faster, but we have less chargers there. So fortunately, we have Koppler charger here at Krokstranda. It's not in the map, but that's fine. Okay, what there? Rendalen. Right. I think this is it roughly. Close enough. Okay, go. So this car doesn't tell you how many percent you need and all that, but that's fine because I have about the route planner and I see that we need roughly 50%. So we already have over 60% now. You can see it here. Oh, sorry. You can kind of see it here roughly in this bar. So we're good to go. We are now in, I think this is called Rendalen. This is the Eastern Valley. And over here the road is pretty bumpy and narrow, but we have way less traffic. So I like it, except for that we have, like I mentioned, we have slightly less charging options. But it is 10 minutes faster, except for that we won't be getting more than 75 kilowatt over here. Yeah, it says 150 if you look on charge map, but it's actually not that fast. It's only 75 kilowatt. Oh, we have a 60 zone. Also, I noticed that in this valley, we have way less of these 60 zones. It will be mostly 80 zones. So that's probably why it's faster. And it also seems to be, yeah, it's also 6, 7, 8 kilometers shorter. But the road is bumpier. But at least with this car, it has nice suspension. And I don't feel the bumps that much. So that's good. Even for this one, which is a sedan version of it. You know? We are now at the second charging stop. This is called Rendalstunet, I think it was so. Yeah, Rendalstunet, Øvre Rendalen. And here we have, these are not even high power chargers, but at least 75 kilowatt. Kople, 2 of them. So if they share, it will only be 37.5 kilowatts. So Delta chargers, you see? Check it out, I arrived with 27%. So now we have, what? I'm getting only 60 kilowatts. That's not good. I was expecting 75 kilowatt. I think there's a limit of how many amps we'll be getting. Oh, this is not good, but okay, well, I mean, it's not critical, but I might be losing a couple of minutes here. But okay, so I need to go to the restroom. Supposedly there's a restaurant in here that opens at noon. Oh, I mean, just here. So I guess we'll check it out. This is awesome. I bought a waffle from the cafe over here. Homemade waffle with strawberry jam. Try this. Nice. Delicious. And this is soda. Perlende tyttebær. It's from Røros. Local soda. Tyttebær. This is nice. Yeah. It tastes tyttebær. I don't know what tyttebær is called in English, sorry. It has that fruity, sour taste and some sparkles. Skål. Well, no, if I skål, I have to drink afterwards. I don't know. We're now at Nidarvoll, Circle K, and wow, over here it's 24 degrees Celsius. I heard, I saw on the weather forecast it's supposed to be warm here. So, you know, I keep arriving with way too much juice. So I came here with 17%, it's 23 now. Ooh, we're getting 94 kilowatts. But it turns out that the route planner is not correctly adjusted for this car, which is weird because it's been existing for over a year now. So I had to adjust it down a little bit so that the estimations are more correct. But yes, no, now I guess I will clean the windscreen, regular stuff, go to the restroom. I'm not sure what else to say. Let me get inside here. Oh. But I have to say, the car has been quite efficient, but we've been riding on a tailwind. And it's also nice and warm today, so that's why the consumption is low. We are now at Steinkjer, and you know, this is a new charging location, which is supposed to be the better one, because if you stop at Stjørdal, it's 80 kilometers further south, so you want to charge up as far north as possible. The only problem is that it's occupied, and that one is kaput. So that's a brand new, a fairly new charger, only a couple of weeks old. That one is broken already. This one is working, but you see, these guys are charging. So it's gonna take a while. Du, den der er ødelagt. Dere kan godt prøve den, men den er ødelagt. Ja, so it's kaput. If I knew this, I would not stop here. I would stop at Stjørdal, which would probably not be a big deal. But so this is a mistake I did. So I actually counted when we started here, and I will actually subtract the time. Some people might disagree and say that no, we should not subtract the time because it's part of the experience of not having a Tesla. But I will subtract the time, so I will see. There were some nice people in the EQC. They know my channel. I have to wait for one of these guys to move before we can go. Okay, you see the e-tron here is at 64%, getting 56 kilowatts, so that one is going to take a while. But the EQC here is almost good to go, because EQC is at 93%, so in about 5-10 minutes they should be good to go. So I'll be next in line after this one. But next time I might not stop here, because it's kind of risky. If one is kaput and the other one is occupied, then what the heck are you supposed to do, right? All right, we are charging now. We had to wait here 21 minutes before the guy left. So now we're getting 70, are we gonna get 75 kilowatts? Yes, 75 kilowatts. That's not too bad. Ideally, we wanna get 95 kilowatts, but yeah, I mean, we wouldn't get, that's the problem, you see. We wouldn't get 95 kilowatts for too long anyway, because we arrive with too much juice. I keep getting miscalculation all the time now. But the route planner has wrong numbers, too high consumption numbers, so this is not optimal. So what might happen is that we might subtract a total of half an hour by the end of the day, because earlier today we also had a problem again with the Mer charger at Øvre Rendalen. It was only giving me 62 kilowatts, and actually one of my followers who has an e-tron tried that charger. It was also giving her 62 kilowatts. She tried the other charger, was giving her 75 kilowatts. I was like, I should have tried that also. But you see, we keep running into the kaput chargers or semi-kaput charger, and then for some reason ID3 came and they are charging just fine now. I didn't try because people kept saying that it didn't work. And it was even reported as kaput, but they are charging now, you see? So what's up with this charger? I didn't bother trying it. I should, because I could have been charging by now. But also there was an e-tron guy here who was next in queue. And then he left because he realized that he could make it to Stjørdal. So he left, and then I was next to him. So there's a big mess, but at least we're charging. We're trying to sort it out. I guess I have to go to the restroom. And you guys can figure out, was it fair to subtract 20 minutes or half an hour total because of charger problems? At least, okay, let's say 25 minutes. We subtract 25 minutes because of some charger problems and some shits and giggles. Or is this the deal? Is this the part of owning a non-Tesla? We are now at the last charging stop before Rana. This is Majavatn, as you guys have seen before. And wow, it's 18, 19 degrees outside. You know, and Majavatn is on the highland. It's usually colder, it's way colder than this. But today we have wind from the east, Fønvind. There's something that when you have wind going over the mountains, the wind or the moisture is then lost over the mountain as in rain, and that means that the air that comes here then is warmer because it lost the energy or well, it gained energy, how it was gained heat by raining, something like that. So it's called Fønvind when you get that over the mountain. So I'm wearing t-shirt now. Yeah, but I see that. Okay, the traffic just died, but it was a little bit busy. I checked with a better route planner again, and we need around 60% to get to the final destination. I'm a little bit unsure if that's enough. So I might go for 75% to have 15% margin. I calculated that to go from, yeah, you see, we came here with 7%. So we already gone from 7% to 20% in just 7 minutes. So it goes pretty fast. You can't see the voltage here, but we have roughly 400 volts, so we are actually receiving around 50 kilowatts. That's the good thing about these batteries, that on 50 kilowatt fast charger, it has okay speed. But the question is, how fast will it be to the final destination? Will it take 13 hours and 47 minutes, or will it even be faster? Maybe I have to check it out. I have to calculate. So we're here at Majavatn. We have to drive 176 kilometers. That takes a little over 2 hours, 2 hours and 5 minutes roughly. And you see 20, so, well, we have to subtract 20 minutes, no, 25 minutes total. So we have hit now the 11-hour mark, a little bit past 11-hour mark. And we have to drive 2 more hours, and we have to charge about 20 more minutes roughly. So which means that we should be able to do it in 13.5 hours. Let's see if we can make it there. So yes, we have to charge, well, you don't, oh shit, sorry, there. We have about, well, you can see it here, I'm going to show you. So we don't see battery percentage, but each bar is around 12%, roughly. Yeah, so 20%, we are around 26, 28, 28% maybe, 28%. Okay, let's check if that's correct, 28%. Okay, it's not that correct, but 30, okay. Oh, shit. It is somewhat twisty over here after the new stretch of road. So this car, it's a sedan and fairly light also. It's one of the lighter ones in the Stellantis group. So it's actually quite fun to drive around the curves here, just like earlier today. But I also noticed the stereo sounds pretty good. So you see the speakers, they are pointed a little bit towards the driver. You see this weird placement of the tweeters. And I think it could be for a reason that it gives you better stereo perspective. So I'm gonna listen to some songs now. Okay, it's just synthetic, but it has pretty high quality, high sample rate. I can hear so much detail in the music here. It has a nice, what do you call it, sound stage. The sound stage is very nice. The sound has nice, high level of detail, a good stereo separation. This is something I usually don't hear in lower tier stereo systems. For example, I wasn't too convinced with the ID3, ID4 system, but this one, it's very nice and clear. However, the bass, it's a little bit loose, or how they say, it's not as deep as you want it. And not only that, but it seems to be lacking the subwoofer, this one. So there is let me see if I can switch it off here. There's a loudness that you can switch off. When you switch off the loudness, you lose almost all the bass. So without the loudness, it becomes quite flat, like almost too flat. So that's the downside with the stereo system here. You're lacking bass. I guess there might be another option. I don't know really if you can get an option with a subwoofer. I think people are talking about it in the live stream. In that case, yeah. But now let's listen now, without the bass. No bass, and then loudness on. But yeah, so I have to say, based on my impression, I think this sound system, these speakers, the whole system here, sounds better than the average. Which means that, and the price is, these cars are not too expensive, so it's like a lower price range, 30,000 euros roughly. So I have to say the stereo here is very good for the price of the car. We are now in Mo I Rana, and okay, I look at the clock. It took 13 hours and 13 and a half hours. So we managed to make it 15 minutes faster than about the route planner. But again, about the route planner was super accurate, but about the route planner didn't take the shortcut. We did, but yeah. So, man, 13 and a half hours, that's very good time compared to many of the other cars. So, what I have to say is that, well, I'm not charging, by the way, because there is an Ioniq topping up there. Corona summer is not over yet. Also, the other charge at Esso was also taken. So, no, the holiday is not over. But what I can say with this car, the Corsa-e, is that it is a very good car for the money. It can make it here in pretty okay time, given the price, and in good comfort. And yeah, light headlights also, by the way. But I'm not able to test it right now because it's too bright outside. But okay, anyway, so we will wait a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna go for the pizza. So, oh, here we have it. It's called Gruben pizza. You only get it over here at Circle K. This is not worldwide, it's not nationwide pizza. It's a local pizza here at Circle K. Man, it's been a while now since I had this pizza. Let's... Just, not much cabin light in here. Oh man, it is 40 minutes past midnight. I've been eating pizza, as always, chatting with the people. And now we're good to go. So, while I was here, no one else came. And in case someone needed the charger, I would of course move. So the good thing about Mer is that you pay only kilowatt hour price. Not, yeah. And also when you have discount, 20% discount, like I have, then it only becomes 3 NOK per kilowatt hour, which is actually a quite good price in the evening. So night charging for the win. It's now 2 at night, and man, as usual, you know, this is the problem with live streaming. We tend to talk about interesting stuff in the evening. I don't know why. In the daytime, we don't talk too much about interesting stuff. It all comes in the evening, maybe because I'm very creative at night. We had some talk about trolls, internet trolls now, you see. And time flies. I came here to my regular camping spot before the Arctic Circle over there, and then you see here the evidence. I've been here 46 minutes. It should have been a 15-minute top-up. So anyway, I'm gonna unplug now and get over to the restroom and then get ready to sleep. I don't know how the heck it's gonna work with this car tonight. Okay, we are now in the car, parked here. Corsa-e, pretty tight. Look in the back. Well, I don't know if you see much, but that's the bed and stuff. I guess you'll see more in the morning. It's a fairly compact car. So see, I tried to block all the windows because the sun comes up early. And you say, yeah, but Bjørn, use a sleeping mask. No, it's not the same when the sun is shining in your face and you feel hot. So you want to use these covers. But the problem with the Stellantis cars is that the heater or HVAC or something, AC will only run for about 15 minutes and then it stops. No matter what I tried the neutral trick, put the car handbrake on with the neutral, it doesn't matter. So the only solution I have is this. Oh, sorry, let me switch off some lights here so you can see better. There, kind of. Okay. So I set now preheating schedule 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and hopefully that will be okay. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but there's only one way to find out, I guess. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm missing a little bit of light in the back. You see, in the front it's fairly bright, but in the back it's pretty pitch dark. So I put the pizza also on the partial shelf. I will try to sleep in the back here. I think it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but as long as I'm tired enough, I will try to get some sleep. So that's gonna be it. Good night, guys, and see you tomorrow morning.